3, 2, 1. Dual Perspectives 805. Hello,
Hey,
welcome
what's
back,
going
you
on?
beautiful people.
Hello.
Welcome to
Yes.
another
You
Thursday
wonderful, great people.
podcast.
We
So
are,
great to
yes.
be back. We are Dual Perspectives 805. I
That's
am
right.
Dylan. This
I'm
is
John. And here we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number 18.
Got the old school
Number 18.
perspective.
I have the new
Number
school
what?
perspective.
Number what?
Number 8 freaking team, man.
No freaking
18.
way. 18.
8
Three
freaking team.
fingers.
You know, I was 18 2 years ago. That was a pretty intense time.
I know. I
You
was
were-
18 a while back.
Yeah, back in the good old days when
Well,
when
you know,
life
it's
was a little-
75. I was 17. Running on 101.
In 85 you were. Oh, no, 85. No, 75 you were.
Yeah, I know my
Yeah.
years.
Well, I was thinking of the song.
I know. I had to change the
Then
song.
I realized that he said
was
65.
Yeah, he's
because
10 years older than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said in
JB.
2019, 18, I was 17.
Running on 101.
All right, anyways.
Hey.
Let's jump in
going
what
on?
we're doing. We're
Updates,
going to be doing updates.
updates,
Yes. So we are at 31 subscribers. Thank you guys.
31?
We broke 30.
We wanna
We're
make
really
35
happy.
was my
Making
goal.
moves. 35.
Still,
Hopefully,
it's better.
it's just better than
Yeah.
than not below 30. We're not below
Yeah.
30. We did a lot last year.
That's
We made
right.
it to above 30, which is pretty crazy for.
It's tough out,
yeah.
getting everybody to
But
subscribe.
they will at one
but-
point.
oh,
It'll all
yeah.
kind of just fall
Yeah.
together, hopefully, and everything will work out, or we're gonna shove it down their throats. Either way, it's gonna work out. So
We're gonna
excited.
keep moving on. We
yeah.
enjoy it. We love doing
We
dual
love-
perspectives.
Yeah, it's not for subscribers or money or anything like that. It's just for us to enjoy each other's company and to relax, and it's not for views or anything like that. It's for us. I mean, we want that, but it's not for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Go ahead. Let's
yeah,
do
let's jump in the
all right,
outline.
you sure?
So we're gonna talk about. Oh, actually, no. For the outline, I just want to say 100,000 subscribers will be dyeing our hair. Any color you choose.
That's right.
And the more
that's
subscribers we
right.
get, the closer we're gonna get there. So
Yep.
we're really excited. Hopefully, we can get that
Yeah.
going.
Purple hair, man.
Any
I'm
freaking
all
hair you
over
guys
it.
want,
Yeah.
we'll freaking do it.
Turquoise.
Okay, so let's jump into the outline for today. It's gonna be fusion of medical It's gonna be a fusion of musical genres. Wow, that's a little okay. Wow. Moon, Mars, space, and black holes. The commercial is gonna be The Law today, which is Lucky Autowood. And then it's gonna be nutrition, skateboarding, and then it's gonna be the old artist gonna be Poco, the new artist gonna be Ian Dior, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into it. Okay,
Number 18.
number
Can
8.
you believe that it's
I can't.
2023, people?
And it's 8.
And it's number 18.
Imagine when it's 2024 and we're gonna be like, and
Unbelievable.
it's number 60. The podcast. 60.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am,
really
so am I.
Dylan.
I'm really
Yeah, this
excited
is
for
great.
it.
Yeah, I love doing this.
Yep, same.
And we hope you guys enjoy listening to
Yeah.
it and sharing our thoughts and ideas and topics with you, as well as just being the role model for a father and son
Yeah,
or an
we're
older
su- yeah,
generation,
super
younger
excited.
generation, to understand each other and hang out and
Oh yeah, we're always excited
respect
to do
each
this.
other's beliefs.
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Awesome, I love it, Dad.
Me too.
All right, let's jump into the first topic. It's gonna be fusion of musical genres. You want
Okay.
to jump with the old school perspective?
Well, the old
first on
school
this one?
perspective was, that's sort of what happened with from the way back. You took gospel and blues, and that became and rockabilly, I guess, became rock and roll. They fused them
right.
together. Then once you had rock and roll, you started having variations like country rock, of course, with the Eagles and Poco as well. They fused country and rock. And then some guys fused jazz and rock. There's a lot of artists.
A lot
that
of
did
different,
that.
lot of
Yeah.
different fusions of musical genres.
Folk and then folk rock,
I mean,
jazz rock,
back
acid
in
rock.
your day, what was the biggest kind of fusion of music that was really going around?
I would say country rock.
Country rock, yeah.
That was definitely huge
Yeah.
back then there. So with the Eagles, Poco,
Everyone, yeah.
Pure Prairie League, and hundreds of groups.
Yeah, that were millions probably of groups
Yeah.
that were doing
Even the
that,
Dead,
yeah.
were kind of country rock, a lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, something different, right?
Yeah, it was the new thing,
new
a
craze.
long-haired guy with a fiddle and a cowboy hat,
Yeah, and then
But,
make it millions.
How about you? What do you think? What's your perspective?
Wow, the
Younger?
newer perspective on the fusion of musical genres would definitely be that we're kind of running out of genres to fuse. I feel like it's kind of getting crazy, man. They're fusing so many freaking different genres, but I mean nowadays it feels more like country pop is kind of more of the country side of things.
Oh yeah,
That kind of
yeah,
like,
right.
a lot of things
Yeah.
going into pop. It's kind of like with Ian Dior. He kind of does like a hip hop pop kind of vibe, like R&B. Like it's not R&B, but like more like a singing kind of pop rock, pop hip hop kind of vibe, and it kind of rocky too. Actually, he does have some very intense
It's fusing
songs.
different styles.
Yeah, a lot of just fusing
and with the
music.
hip-hop,
and then
yeah.
the country hip hop was a big one there with Lil Nas X. He did that
Wasn't
with
there
Billy Ray Cyrus and
some punk.
shout out to them. They
country
rock.
punk too, I think.
Oh yeah, probably, man. Everything that can be
It's all
done
been
is
tried.
being done. Yeah,
Yeah,
right. Yeah, and
yeah.
it's still being tried. A big hip hop thing that kind of turned in was more hip hop pop than more hip hop, like hard.
Can you say
old,
hip
like,
hop,
rap.
hip hop, pop?
Hip hop pop 3 times fast. Hip hop pop, 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 hip hop pop. Anyways, yeah, I mean, it was just the fusion of the musical genres is a big thing now. I mean, everyone. I mean, and if you I got a little tongue twist, man. I can't speak today.
You can say hip hop, pop.
Yeah, hip hop pop. No, but nowadays it's just a big thing of just everyone trying to make something new, And
Yeah.
so that was the big thing back then.
Where's it
too,
going to
is-
go next?
I don't
you think?
know.
Where do you guys think
There's
it's
a lot
gonna
of
go next?
even the EDM stuff and all that
Yeah.
all those type of things. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, yeah. Where do you guys think it's gonna go next? What's your favorite type of fusion of musical genres? Do you listen to hip hop and pop, or do you hip hop pop, or do you listen to rock and country vibe together,
Yeah.
or country and hip hop, or what do you guys enjoy listening
Country
to? Let us
punk.
know. All right, let's jump into the next topic. It's gonna be moon, Mars, space, and black holes. This is a very interesting topic. I guess I'll start off on this one. Right? Yeah.
What's your perspective
newer
of
perspective
moon,
is,
Mars, space, and black holes?
Wow, that's a great question. Probably the fact of Elon Musk right now is very much so on trying to get us to Mars. I mean, I think that's just his thing. But I think the biggest thing.
Single-handedly?
Well, Neil deGrasse Tyson, what the heck his name is, that guy. I'm talking.
Yeah.
He was saying about all these like list of things, like list of things that are gonna happen by 2050, and it was saying that it was gonna be like it wasn't gonna be paid by tax dollars anymore, like space going to space. So that he was saying it was gonna be paid by tourism. Because we're gonna get to the so extent, to where they're just gonna be like, all right, well, let's just go where we want to go. Now we just get to explore. And that's what's gonna pay for.
Like Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't even have space shuttles that are really
I know,
working
right?
now.
Yeah, I know.
I think it's a
And,
stretch.
I don't, maybe a little bit, but I mean, again, I think we should just love our planet. I mean, I think our planet should come first, what we have now, and then move on to the other things. Save our planet first, and then.
What about the
move on
moon?
to
What do you think about the moon from your
I mean, the
perspective?
moon controls so much. I mean, it controls. Right now we're having a giant rainstorm outside, but it controls the tides of the water, and it controls the clouds, everything that's going
Our
on. up in
moods.
there. Yeah, it controls everything.
Our
yeah,
sanity sometimes.
yeah, it does control. Yeah, exactly. No, but I mean, I think it's awesome that we have the ability to go to the moon and to go to space, and they're talking about exploring black holes someday. I mean, it's going to be a whole. In the newer generation, it's going to be crazy. What's your perspective from the old side, Dad?
Well, the old side is, when I was growing up, I had all the pictures on my walls of Neil Armstrong.
Yeah,
and
right.
NASA,
Yeah.
everything. They really pushed that as a kid, and I had the G.I. Joe space capsule.
You wanted to be an
thing.
astronaut when you were.
Yeah,
a
you
kid.
wanted to be an
yeah.
astronaut. They're thinking, not really. But
Yeah.
Everybody said, yeah, I don't want to be an
Yeah,
astronaut.
you want to be an astronaut. Yeah, right. Yeah.
But that was the thing. But then when they talk about black holes, to me it's almost overwhelming. Like I can't really fathom what.
Yeah,
that
how
all
big the
involves, or-
galaxies and like
Yeah,
there's more galaxies than
it's
just ours, and it's just unreal to think about.
And the moon, there's so many crazy myths and legends about the moon, and
Yeah, you never
obviously
know,
a lot
right?
of songs and whether they got there or not, and people question that because of the radiation belt,
Yeah,
there's
exactly. There's so many different
thing
things that that you have to take into perspective when you're thinking about space and all that type of
And
stuff.
Mars, doesn't seem like a real nice place to live, but I've only seen pictures.
Yeah, right. But the hope is that one day it will be a nice place to
So
live.
well, that's what Elon Musk was saying, that
Yeah.
first it would be like domed,
dome homes,
controlled
and then
atmosphere.
and then it would go into the just making
dome-like city,
creating a whole
then
atmosphere on the actual.
You'd have to get enough
Yeah.
more plants and blah blah blah.
I guess they were saying they were gonna like drop nukes or something.
Oh, yeah,
and,
that's
like,
what it
that
was.
the
Yeah,
big
the-
thing
yeah.
that they were gonna.
The
that,
nukes
that
would create the
life, and then
somehow,
it's radiation through.
it's-
I don't know. It'd be like unlivable for millions of years, but by the time it would be livable, and there'd be plants.
Yeah,
and
it wouldn't
stuff
be in
like-
our lifetime. But
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Let's just take care of this planet. Don't
yeah.
you think, guys? Take
Yeah,
care of
what
this
is
a little
what is your
better,
perspective on the moon, Mars, space, and black holes? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear. Again, I mean, just so much to talk about when it comes to that to our perspectives on that, and to that topic.
Right,
It's
a lot of
lot to
movies,
talk about.
lot
Oh
of-
yeah.
yeah.
We can talk about that forever. We just have a whole. We can have a whole podcast on just that. Yeah, right.
But we just want to touch on
Yeah,
it.
just touch on
Get
it,
you
yeah.
guys thinking
Maybe
about
we'll
it.
talk about it again
Yeah.
some other time.
And then
And
comment to us.
well,
Let
that's
us
another
know.
thing too.
Yeah.
We might be going over some old topics and bringing our new perspective on them now from when we start. Obviously not now, but when maybe a little later in the game when we're up to like 100 podcasts, we might bring some older topics.
They
back
won't
in.
remember
Yeah,
anyways.
Exactly right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll bring some new topics in or some
We'll
old
say
topic
they're
back
new,
in
yeah.
and touch on it again. Let's jump into the commercial now from JDK
Oh
Mine.
yeah,
All right,
for sure.
sounds great.
Definitely. That was a California stop. Good thing there wasn't a cop watching me. I better knock on wood. Where's my Lucky Auto Wood? Lucky Auto Wood, the law. Don't drive without one. Get one today by JDK Mine Novelties. $10.99.
Okay, all right.
Hey,
Thank
all
you
right,
so
we're
much,
back.
JDK Mine. Love those Lucky
Rock
Autowoods.
on,
I
dude,
actually
Lucky
got one
Autowood.
of those for Christmas,
Wow,
and let me tell
that's
you,
a great
I haven't
gift,
had a chance to put it in my car yet, but it
Yeah.
will be in there as soon as
That's
soon
awesome.
as I get the chance.
Just carry
to.
it with you, even
I
if
was
it's not mounted.
Yeah,
you
I was
know,
about to say, really, man, just have it there.
comes with Velcro and or a magnet.
Yeah,
you
I
stick
told him
on
I would try
and
both. I mean, I
attach
told
it, you know.
JDK Mine I would try both, and we're
yeah.
gonna see what happens, which one I like more.
right, yeah.
Really excited for it. That was a really cool gift. Something different, you know.
We promised you guys that this year we'd give you the opportunity to order these items, and so we're not lying. Next week we're gonna post a list of them and the prices, and then initially you can just get a hold of us. We'll give you an email.
Yep.
And if you want one, we'll arrange shipping, and we'll contact you about,
Contacted about it, see
when
what's
it'll
going on,
be
yeah.
shipped out and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
that's coming up next week. You'll see it.
Yep, super excited about that. Again, it's gonna be an awesome thing that we're gonna have set up and get it all ready to go, man. I'm excited for
People
it.
might want to get
Yeah.
a Lucky Autowood.
Let's jump right into the next topic here. It's gonna be nutrition,
Okay,
which I think we
nutrition,
touched on before, but this is gonna be maybe going a little something a little different.
Yeah.
Maybe more of like a sense of being. I mean, what do you brought this topic on? What is your?
Well, here kind of goes back to the New Year's resolutions,
Yeah,
and
right.
losing weight, and a big part of it is our attitude about food.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of times in this country we eat because it's time to eat. We might not even be that hungry.
Yeah,
but
right.
It's
just
lunchtime,
dinner
or,
time, you know.
Oh, now it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Now it's snack time. Well, from a nutrition standpoint, I feel what I try to do is snack on healthy things.
Mhm.
Raw
Apples,
vegetables, fruits,
yeah.
things like that.
I agree.
And once
It's
you
hard
get in
to,
that
though.
habit, if you get in that habit instead of chips or candy or
You lose something. You lose some weight, and you feel a lot better. I feel like you feel better.
Yeah, your
right?
stomach feels
Yeah.
better.
Oh, yeah,
and,
my
you feel better.
I know,
because
me and my
you're-
girlfriend, man, we gotta stop. We're just
You
so
went off the
bad.
wagon.
Oh man,
Yeah.
bad.
You were
man.
doing good there for a
I
minute.
was doing
Yeah.
good, man. We were cooking our own food and all that stuff. I was feeling a lot healthier. I was working
back
out.
to fast
and-
foods. The holidays, they throw
Yeah,
people
man.
off their routines sometimes.
Did man? I know, yeah, but not for. We're gonna get back into it very soon, hopefully,
So-
and eat a little healthier.
I think that's the
Yeah.
thing with nutrition is deciding what healthy foods you can eat, and not eating huge portions.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah. Just
definitely,
keeping it
yeah.
nice and calm. I mean, yeah, from a
That's
newer perspective, yeah, nutrition is huge, man. I mean, it's so much easier. I feel like to get into it now because you have a lot more opportunities to, apps and things, something
Right.
like that.
Yes,
You
recipes
got
available.
you got a little.
Yep.
Yeah, you got a little snot there running down the nose. I don't want to. Yeah, snot on the nose, not snot on the sleeve. If you're watching from this point on, please type in snot on the nose in the comments, please. We love our comments be filled with you guys. We love talking to you guys, keeping up with you. Anyways, yeah. So
We have snot. We're
yeah,
humans.
we're human beings. Yeah, right. And we're tired, and it's cold outside, and all that stuff. It kind of
It's
builds
a
up.
huge
and adds-
storm right now.
Yeah, but
Coming
you
through.
might be able to hear it. Actually, it's pouring out there. Where it's raining hard, but we're staying inside, keeping nice and warm.
Yeah,
Do a log
we're
on
in
the
the
fire.
Metalog studio.
Yeah, the Metalog Studio. It's real nice and cold in here, but that's all right.
It's not bad,
I'm about to
really,
say it's
tonight.
not like
Yeah.
free. It was freezing earlier.
Was
I was wearing the wrong clothing. Now I'm wearing
yeah.
the comfy pants and the Crocs with the fur in them. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Yep. Anyways, from a new perspective, I mean, nutrition, yeah, it's so much easier to get into, but harder at the same time. That's kind of contradicting myself. But I mean, you want
known
to
for
get
that.
into it. I am really known for that, yeah. But you want to get into it, and you have the means, but it's like, oh, but then I have to give up all this yummy stuff for food that isn't as yummy, and I'm like, I want it though, and like being healthy, it's a lot of like prepping, and like it's harder to because like fast food and stuff, it's right there. You don't have to wait for it, and it's so
Instantaneous,
quick.
yeah.
It's expensive right now, but
Sure
most
it
of the time
is,
it's more
yeah.
of a cheaper option to go with, and it's like it's so much more accessible.
Well,
Than
it takes
having
less.
to,
It
yeah.
doesn't take any planning.
No,
When you think about it, you're putting it in your body.
yeah, though I know.
So that's
I
where
know.
you got to stop and
I
go.
know.
Wait a minute. What am I putting in
yeah,
my body?
yeah. What is this?
You
This
know,
fake
maybe I
meat
should
and-
take a little bit better
right.
care.
Do you guys
what I intake.
Do you guys eat well? Do you eat bad? Or I mean, do you not work out? Do you work out? Are you super serious about working out?
We're
Let
not
us
talking
know.
about working out. That was last week. We're talking about
Oh,
nutrition.
sorry. Do you eat well? Do you not eat well? Are you
I'm
healthy? Are
nutritious,
you
so
not
the
healthy?
foods you
yeah,
eat,
Yeah.
you know.
What do you recommend that we do? What kind of food do you think we should try that's very nutritious and good for you?
Yeah.
We may have already
Like
tried
that.
it. We may have not tried it.
Yeah, I make
Yeah.
a great tofu veggie stir fry.
I hate
you
it.
know.
It's awful. I don't know why he makes that. I'm just kidding.
He's kidding again.
I don't kid.
We
That's
don't
serious. It's very
normally kid
serious.
here at
No.
Full
No, absolutely not.
Perspectives at
No,
5.
no, we never kid.
Rarely.
Let's jump into the. Let's jump into the next topic here. Skateboarding.
Okay.
So.
Let me hear your- let me- no, I wanna hear the new-
me?
the new school perspective on
I used to be
skateboarding.
huge into skateboarding. I used to love
Yeah.
skateboarding. I skateboard all the time.
you think there's
everywhere.
an age limit there or something? Or?
No, I don't think there is. I think that there's a good starting point, and you can start at any age. I mean, I'd probably start when you're a little younger, so if you fall, you don't break a hip. But I've seen guys that are 80 skateboarding. I've seen guys that are, little kids that are 2 that are skateboarding. It's like, and girls too. That's awesome. Everybody, it's a all around sport. It's something that everyone can do. It's a little dangerous. Grandma could do it. Grandma, the grandchildren could do it with the grandma. You never know.
2-year-olds.
But some of the, it's no. Well, I've seen some. I mean, it's more like help from the parents. Like they go ride with them. And then they'll hold on to them.
Help from the what?
Help from the parents.
Oh, I thought you said help for the dead parents.
What's up with the death, man? I'm trying to stay away from that this time.
That was last week too.
That was last week, man. No, but
sorry.
it's just an all around awesome sport. I mean, it's so super accessible. I mean, I don't know how it was. I mean, no, back then it was a little different.
Well, but you guys have skate parks.
Oh yeah, we have and actual skateboards.
Yeah,
like really nice boards that are like brand new. You can buy all that stuff. $180 worth. I don't try to spend too much on that. I don't spend any money on it now. I haven't been skateboarding a long time, but
I remember getting they're called wheels. They're called
wheels, bearings. There's wheels, bearings, trucks, and then new hardware, which is bolts and like the to put on the trucks.
That was the trucks,
and then the actual board itself, and then grip tape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, old perspective, we would take a piece of wood and roller skates and hammer roller skate wheels and on the bottom of the wood and go for it.
Yeah, right. How dangerous is that?
Oh yeah, it was terribly dangerous, but we had fun. But I wasn't really big on it. I got more into bicycle riding.
Yeah, right. I feel like that's a little safer.
A little safer. Yeah. You have something to hold on to when you fall.
Yeah, right. Something to flip over.
Yeah,
right.
But we used to make go-karts too. We'd take the
that's super cool, man. Yeah,
we go down to them, get baby carriage wheels, and then we go to the local welder and gets a piece of metal for an axle. And then,
that is so dangerous.
And then build it.
Oh my gosh.
We had a brake. It was just a big piece of wood with like sandpaper on it or something. And we just pull back against it and stop yourselves.
That is so. You guys did this?
A lot of stitches.
Yeah.
I didn't get that many myself, but a lot of the kids.
Yeah.
The hospital was close by.
Yeah, so that doesn't sound very. I bet the hospital bills were very large at that point. I never did that. I know nowadays. I mean, not nowadays, but back then too. But when I was younger, I had friends that like wagons were like the big thing. You go get in a wagon and your sister or your brother would pull you, and then you'd fall and you'd get hurt, and then you'd cry, and then you'd be like, "Oh, great, blah, blah,
you have a slight concussion. Yeah, you'll be all right."
Well, nowadays, man, kids don't even really go outside. They just sit on their iPads and play inside. That's like the thing nowadays.
I see a few out here.
Yeah,
sometimes. I mean, it's winter now.
Yeah, well, it's cold now.
How about you? You have kids? Yeah, do they go outside? Do they play?
Do you like skateboarding? Are you a skateboarder? Let us know. We love skateboarding. I used to love skateboarding. Yeah, that's cool. Skaters, yeah. Skater. Don't be a skater. Be a hater. I mean, don't be a hater, be a skater. Sorry. Yeah. You can be both, actually. I don't really care. As long as you watch our podcast.
We don't want haters.
Hey, man, a hater
is... subscribe.
Yeah, I'm about to say, if they're subscribed to see us to hate on us,
I just want to see... I want to watch these guys dye their hair. I'm going to subscribe. Get everybody I know to subscribe.
That's kind of hatery, man. But cool.
Then we'd still dye our hair.
Yeah, I'm about to say. So imagine if our whole comment section is full of haters. These guys suck. You guys suck. Just the whole time. All right, let's jump into our next topic here, which is going to be the new and the old. Okay. I started last time, so it's going to be you this time. Right. Oh no, I don't know who started last. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Just start talking, Dad. What do we got? What do we got on Poco?
Okay, so Poco, P-O-C-O. That was one of the first country rock bands, and I mentioned them one time in one of our podcasts. We were talking about something else, but they were total fusion as far as they took that rock and roll sound, the country sound, and they added they had Rusty Young, who was a multi-instrumentalist. He played fiddle, pedal steel, mandolin, all those instruments. They had Jim Messina, who then went on to play with Kenny Loggins and form Loggins and Messina.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
They had Timmy Schmidt on bass, who's now in the Eagles, and before him was Bernie. Bernie Leadon was with the Flying Burrito Brothers. It was
the Flying Burrito Brothers.
Yeah, they were early country rock.
That is a freaking name, man.
But I'm talking about Randy Meisner. He was the bass player with Poco, went to the Eagles, left the Eagles, and the bass player for Poco, Timothy B. Schmidt, went with the Eagles. So the Eagles were taking all their bass players.
Sounds like it, man. Sounds like robbery of bass players.
But see, the thing was, the Eagles had a lot of hits, and Poco... They kind of did when they got with Paul Cotton on guitar, and they had a Heart of the Night.
Let's say
and,
what are what are their more known songs?
Heart of the Night.
Yeah, I know that.
And then the earlier on they had Keep On Trying and Crazy Love that hit the radio for a while. You know, they had their songs through the years, and
Yeah, right.
I guess when Glenn Frey decided that he wanted to use Timmy Schmidt from Poco, he told his manager, and his manager said, I just saw Timmy Schmidt. He was at the bar, half drunk and gacked up, and he goes, well, wouldn't you be too if you're making $250 a week
right?
playing in a band? So Poco didn't have a lot of that same professional success that some of the other bands did. Always great music, though.
Yeah, still well known.
Roses
right?
Simmer On, great album. Head Over Heels, great album. Legend was their big album that had Barbados and Crazy Love and Heart of the Night. And Paul Cotton just passed, I think, last year or the year before. He was a great musician. And so I don't know that Poco is still out and about. But that's something we could do an update on, see what's going on with Poco. Saw them twice. They were the opening band, once for the Stills and Young Band at the Philadelphia Spectrum, and then once down here in Ventura Fairgrounds for Crosby, Stills, and Nash. They opened up for them. And
Oh, cool, man.
great band, great music. Check out Poco if you're not familiar with them. Old school band.
Yeah, super awesome. I mean, thanks for the information there, man. I love it.
How about the new school group?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Ian Dior for the newer side. Very like indie rocky again, fusion. Big on fusion. He's really well known for his hit with 24K Golden, Mood. And then other great hits like Sick and Tired featuring MGK. Super great. I mean, I caught on to him. I feel like before he was really. He was blowing up.
Is he mainstream now?
Oh yeah, super mainstream. Oh yeah, he's
I need
not
to be educated.
I mean, he's not super duper mainstream, but I mean, he makes the music he makes now it's pretty mainstream
Super
now.
trooper.
It's kind of the mainstream kind of vibe. But I kind of caught on before he was going big and catching his fame and everything. I heard.
How old is he?
He's only 23.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little younger, but
Yeah.
he's actually older than most.
Where's he from?
Most guys, Puerto Rico, actually. Yeah, he's a Puerto Rican rapper.
Oh, really?
Well, he's not actually Puerto Rican. I mean, he's Puerto Rican, not from Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
I think.
right.
I think he's actually from Texas.
Uh-huh.
But I think he is Puerto Rican. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But super cool. I mean, I guess he signed to a label when he was a little younger, and I guess it was one of the biggest independent labels nowadays. I guess.
Wow.
It was super cool. I
Interesting,
mean, he
yeah.
has some great songs. Shots in the Dark. I'm trying to Gone Girl. I love that one featuring Trippie Redd. I mean, just a super all around great talented guy. Super awesome. I mean,
I'm gonna have to check out his music.
I think you probably have heard a couple of his songs.
So
I
it's
play
not
it.
it's not like a gangster rap. or
No,
anything.
not at all. No, the complete opposite of gangster rap. Right. I'll show you some after the podcast.
More love songs.
Love songs, hate songs. I mean, kind of
breakup songs.
Breakup songs. Yeah,
Check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
He's super cool. Really good vibes. I mean, he's really funny too. I saw a couple interviews with him, and he made me laugh really hard. So. Yeah, I mean, awesome guy, Ian Dior. Yeah, I mean, do you guys like Poco? Do you like Ian Dior? Let us know. We'd
love to hear from you. Yeah.
What do you guys want us to talk about? Also, we'll take suggestions.
We would love suggestions.
If you want us to talk about a certain type of thing that you know a lot about, then we can always look it up.
Well,
and
we
find
research,
something about
but we
it.
have just some basic knowledge that we like to go with.
Yeah. We kind of try to throw our perspective on main topics, and then we'll jump in more into the real serious, detailed things that we really know about.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, I think it's going to wrap it up for today. That was a really awesome
number
number
18.
18 podcast.
Yeah.
Again,
It was a lot of
we are
fun.
Dual Perspectives 805.
That's right.
I'm Dylan. This is John.
Yep.
Older perspective,
Dylan,
new
John.
perspective. And I think that's how it's going. Number 18. Oh, I got to
18.
swap the hands.
Count 'em in.
Got to swap the hands. 18.
Oh, yeah.
18 like this.
18, 5, 10, 15,
Again, guys,
18.
thank you so much for
Yes.
listening and watching. We'll see you next Thursday. We're out of here.
Out of here next
Yeah.
Thursday.
Bye,
All right,
man.
that was great.
Laters.
Laters.